Hey everybody, Asher here, back with some more messing around in Starbound 1.0, where today we are continuing our trek in the underground here, and so far things have been going a little surprisingly terrible. I guess not that terrible, it's just... Well, I did a lot of falls to my death, so I've already lost a lot of pixels that I didn't have. And then I ran into things like, hey look, I ran out of torches. So I did find an interesting little mineshaft looking thing over here that I thought I'd explore. But our goal today is still very much what it was in the previous iteration of Starbound, which is to try and get to the bottom of the planet, to try and get some actual core fragments. Now it looks like there's a crate in here, so we are going to check that out. And I'm not entirely certain that we need okay, apparently jumping is not my forte today. Okay, we got one guy over there that's going to try and bum rush us. Not so bad. Alright, we have a manipulator module, so used to upgrade the matter manipulator. It's a legendary item. You attain a manipulator module. With enough of these, you can upgrade your manipulator from the access panel in the right hand toolbar. Okay, I guess it's this one. Okay, so expansion slot. We need one of 3. Enable collection of liquids. Increase area of effect to 3x3, maybe the most important one. Barring 2 things that I think I remember from playing some of the beta. Increase effective manipulator range by 2 tiles. So we're going to be looking for a lot of these. Well, so far it's nice that we've had some more exciting treasure chests. Although from the look of it, it's time to start digging down some more. Or seeing if we won't actually plummet to our death here in just a minute. Look! Our food! Our stuff, we got it all back. I was just wondering what was going to happen. We even got our shank here, so let's see. So it looks like we have one little guy that's trying to eat us, and he might have succeeded too. Alright. So those guys are actually connected to the ground. That's not to the ground, but connected to the walls. That's pretty exciting. So let's see, how much deeper do we need to go? Like I said, I want a little bit of coal. Yeah, one thing I forgot to mention before is that we do have some new things in combat. That was a very risky drop here. I really like that okay, other than the background kind of spazzing out right there. I don't think that's exactly how it's supposed to go. But so far, this is a pretty interesting world to just try and walk under. And let's see. Like I said, I always have like 5 thoughts at once for things, so maybe we'll stick to one thought at a time and say, okay, we got a little bit of lag here. Taking some pretty risky falls. So this one's not so bad. Although we have a little slime thing here. I can do my right-click special attack, and we can try and take it on. Now let's see here. I need to actually recover some of my stuff here. So we have 3 salves. I can make more. Alright. Can we put the flashlight on the right-hand side of this? That'd actually be really nice. Apparently not. Well, we'll keep it on too. Okay, so we got some fossils. Is this just bones? Throwing bones, packed bones. Alright, pretty interesting. Like I said, it's all going to be just a little bit different as we have more pillars down here now. So at least so far we're able to walk and explore a little bit more, although this is nice and not creepy at all. We actually have bricks and everything over here, so that's cool. And we have a bat with a tongue. Oh look, I'm not in the pitch black, I'm just close to it. Good. Got it. Not too much over here. Let's go this way. Like I said, our big goal is just to keep going down and down and down. I have no idea how far we need to go. I have no idea if that was actually one of the things I'm looking for or not. It's a little risky. Especially now that we've gone into the bedrock here. Now I wonder if the thing where at one point you were able to just... Oh, that's a bad idea. At one point you were able to just save and load your way out, and then I think they fixed it. That actually healed me or poisoned me. Pretty sure that's not healing. Salve. Alright, so cutesy wootsy survival game here. We have... Oh shit. You are not my friend. It's like it smiled at me and then it spat at me. That is the most alien of life. And for some reason, I'm not doing a good job actually killing it either. Alright, so we have a little yellow bar down there as well. I'm not entirely sure what that does. I feel like I need to make some more salves. There we go. Now we have an automatic timed crafting menu here. If I close it, it doesn't keep crafting, so we gotta watch out for that. Alright, how far can we go? Looks like we got 2 troll chests here. Yeah, that's fire. If it just had some liquid to jump into, it'd be in a much better place. And, we're poisoned. Troll chest or troll, that's so good, alright. So, not too much here. I'm gonna try and use my flashlight just a little bit more. Is that actually gold ore? That is gold ore. Since when do you spawn on the opening planet, or is this just... Are they changing some of the tiers a little bit, or is this more for valuable stuff? Does that mean that this is... Well, that's definitely gold. What I want to know is that steel then? Or is that silver? Other thing I guess we'll need to know is it safe to drop? It is. Alright, so we got silver and gold already. Pretty cool. And we actually have... Ooh, we have some platforms. Maybe we'll find yet another treasure. Whoop! Doesn't seem like the best place. Oh good! Lava. So, it doesn't seem like it's taking us too long to actually get down to the actual cores. We actually have diamond down here too. Wow. Alright, so let's see what this is. Iron ore. We are going to need some of that. And I guess we'll take the coal since we need it. You should find something to eat. Oh, okay. So that yellow bar is the hunger meter. Okay. That's all well and good. Fortunately, I have a lot of food, including canned food. Okay, good. We're all set there. Now, how long is it going to take the matter manipulator for me to go down here? Not so bad. And I can see our good old-fashioned core fragments over here, too. So, diamond, can we actually get you? Yes. Alright, so we see some core fragments over here. We have some hot, hot, hot lava just waiting for me to sink in. So we're actually going to take the safe route. Yeah, I was expecting the planet to be deeper. What? Okay. I thought it was firing something at me, but it turns out it just turned a bunch of ground into copper. Which I guess I don't need to spend that much time actually mining. So let's see here. Let's not dance on that lava too much. So we got some spikes here. How long does it take to get core fragments out? At least 20 of them, yes. 20 is correct. So definitely I'm a fan of the current world generation now. There you go. If we press control, we can look around a little bit, which is an important thing to do in the prior game. And that just looks like background cavern noise. I don't see too much more in the way of diamonds, so let's just fall down here. You can reset by hitting control again. Now, lava's bad. We don't want to do lava. Core fragments are good, though. We want to get to them, so let's go ahead and hop up this way. Don't know why we got the query tool all of a sudden again. Must have misclicked. Alright, doesn't look like we have too much more free diamond just floating around, so I guess it's just a very rare metal here. It looks like we do still have a little bit of gold. Alright. I bet if I wanted to farm diamond for a really long time I could. Although the later game gear isn't like diamond based, it's based on a lot of other stuff, although diamond's very important, or at least it used to be for upgrading your matter manipulator. It looks like they may have changed that process just a little bit, which is fine. If that encourages me to go spelunking more on planets to actually unlock things, that's going to be really good, because right now, the way the game... well, I guess not right now. It's hard for me to really say right now. It's one of the reasons I tried to wait for so long to actually come back into the game. I'm doing the safe strat instead of the efficient strat here. But one of my prior complaints about Starbound was just that the progression really kind of made you feel like you were skimming the surface of worlds until you got like just a few ores and then you moved on to the next thing and never really had reason to do anything else again. And it may still well feel that way, but it'd be nice if there was a little bit of farming just before the end game. So let's see here. So we've got core fragments. Do I have 20? I bet I have way more than 20 actually. I mean, my quest log updated. Alright. We'll grab some of these up here just to see if I can... Okay, climbing down was bad enough. We'll see if climbing up is going to be just as awful. I'll grab some of the iron that's here too. See, there's my excuse. It's like, yeah, sure, iron, why not? Although eventually lava is a liquid, so it looks like I can upgrade my matter manipulator to actually get the lava too. So maybe we'll be able to use some more of these core fragments for other things. I don't know for sure. But at least we know we'll have enough. Now, the way the game originally shook down, they've had like 3 different beginning sequences. The first was just you get a distress beacon. I have a video for it. A penguin UFO would attack you on the planet and you could just do whatever and kill it. And my strategy for that was just to kind of build a platform that went across the planet and trivialize the fight. They didn't change it to where you had to go to an instanced area where you would take on a boss. And I don't think the penguin UFO was actually the first boss. No, it wasn't. The first boss was actually a very interesting, fascinating fight that had a really harsh death penalty because you have to go through a very long dungeon to get to him again. Alright, so we definitely have enough core fragments now. Let's try the save and quit trick quick. Starbound 0.9. Well, apparently this is 1.0. But we'll do that. We'll attempt the save and quit trick to see if we can get back to the surface that way. Hey, look at this. We're not on the surface. All right, looks like we gotta get ourselves back up the old-fashioned way. I mean, that's fine. The developers, which are Chucklefish, has usually been pretty open to player emergent strategies, but just straight up like cheesing the game has never really been there. There's never really been something they want to encourage, so doing things like save scumming to get up top is not really what they want people to do. Alright, but fortunately we did leave a trail of torches. This is part of the reason we did. We got more iron here. I could mine it, but I think I'm going to hold off for now. Alright, that's not exactly the way we went up. But it's nice that it's not totally pitch black around the around everything either. Alright, this is not the way we came in. Although it looks like we can actually platform down and almost kill ourselves. Do we want to be exploring here? I don't think we do. It doesn't look like there's a lot of benefit for us here. Other than dying and losing all of our core fragments and then having to come all the way back down here just to do it again. So let's stick with the plan of actually getting back up. Maybe we can get up to the top within a video time frame and see what happens next. See if we still have the same progression scheme as before. I like that you also can't like place dirt all over yourself now. Like it's actually stopped. Okay, we want to trigger this guy to go down too. Maybe we can bullfight him? Come on down. Oh, crap, he got me. Alright. Salve. And then here's our other place. So we'll throw a torch here. Should we actually drop some items? Let's see what that is. Okay, it's just a little nodule of something. Do we actually have kind of an underground cathedral here at the chest? Yes, we do. Well, let's grab it. It's nice when you have little areas of discovery like this, right? That's the whole idea. That was like the thing I was really hoping for with this game, and if they've kind of captured it 1.0, that'd be great. So we have another upgrade module. Very good. And we have a free chest. Hopefully more planets have goodies like this. It doesn't look like there's too much else here though, so let's go ahead. Climb up the old-fashioned way. Who needs stinking platforms so we can just bury under where I'd previously gone? Oh. Apparently I need platforms. Alright. So those little blobs are hostile. So let's... Oh good, we actually got them. And this one... Looks like we're getting a little hungry again. Use the special attack, it was pretty effective. Oh goodness. Okay, how do we get through here? This doesn't look like an area where I'd normally fit. We're actually starting to run out of dirt too, but we're almost to the point where I failed previously, so hopefully that means we get like a land bridge or something soon. Or is this the side route that I took? Well, if anything, we know if we go up, we'll make it. So let's see. Big thing is that I'm just not a huge fan of digging up. It looks like this is where I had another accidental fall, so let's go ahead and just mine. Gotta remember my hotkeys, it's been a while. Now, just a few things you may be wondering here. If you haven't read, there will be a character wipe when 1.0 releases, which is something that they said they previously wanted to avoid, but since the game has changed so much, they want people to encounter it new again, and I think that's fine and that's fair. However, since I am on the unstable branch, this character actually won't get wiped. I may actually be able to move it to the stable client, but I think that when 1.0 comes out, I'm going to start anew anyway. It depends. If you all really want to see the Tales of Random Character, that's... How in the world did we get up here? I'll just put a torch up here anyway, I guess. Doesn't seem like the correct route, but it gives us more dirt. At least, fortunately, stuff is not too difficult to dig through. Alright, so this is where I took a big accidental fall, but now we are back to familiar territory. And assuming I don't get killed by 3 slimes, pretty big assumption. What do you mean they knocked me back? Okay, we're actually getting rain on the outside. So we should be able to here in just a moment. If I can time my jumps correctly, big if. It's like, did they teach me sword combat at the academy? Maybe, but let's go ahead and go up. Beam up. We're still look like we're beaming down, but we're beaming up. Oh, we gotta activate the gate. That's fine. I was thinking ahead because one of the other starting experiences. It's interesting how many times they've reiterated this game here. But one of the starting things that they had previously was you have to reactivate your ship. But right now we're in Gate Town. 46 fragments. You appear to have successfully activated the gate, and it seems another message is coming through. What is that message? Please come. I urgently require help. The universe depends on it. Use the ancient gateway to meet me at the Ark Ruins just past the outpost. Choose a destination? Sure, why not? Okay, so there's world popping in just a little bit because people aren't supposed to go left. Apparently pop-in's always been a little bit of an issue with playing full screen, but that's okay. Find the source of mysterious messages. Look! Fuel! And we can buy all kinds of things here because it's a gas station. So this is all fairly familiar and running pretty smoothly. Hello. On your own, guess you really flew the coop. Wow, you're a jokester. Only barely escaped from Earth as it is torn apart. I'm lucky to be here. Greetings. I hope you'll find this visit well. The entirely destroyed Earth could strike, or the entity that destroyed Earth could get other worlds. Must have found some means to fight back. So, Florin, happy we met. Okay, so we have this area that's busted. Looks like we have our mad scientist looking person up here. Not exactly sure why I bolted through there very well, but so it looks like we got some areas down here too. We got experimental penguin. Hello. Got a ship. You should check out the Penguin Bay out back. We often have useful upgrades. And trash. Yeah, the only reason I'm going this way is because this is all new to me. Is I have somebody following here. Florin wants to see the whole universe. Oh wow, so do we have someone that actually wants to join our crew maybe? New quest, help me out, would you? Businesses around here haven't been so great since any regulars are on the run from Dreadwing and his gang of crooks. Please defeat Dreadwing. Yeah, I'll send you right to him. Well, there we go. I'm not ready to fight Dreadwing yet, although that's interesting because that's a fight that was in the early beta, not the later one. And that looks like an arcade game that was previously there, but let's go find the mysterious message first. We'll see if we continue getting followed. It looks like we have more people trying to follow us here. So trash is nothing. What do you have to say? Welcome, my friend. So we're getting chased down by everybody. This place is closed. So I wonder if the more we do things, the more we'll be able to get. I guess we'll start with this person right here who says they urgently need our help. Techs. We don't have any tech cards yet. Okay, what do you have to say? Let's get technical. I've been developing technology that will enable the user to swiftly dash from one point to another. Lacking a few crucial components for my prototype. Could you help me bring 10 copper bars? Well, that's not the source of the mysterious messages, although I would like the dash tech. Alright. Florin, happy we met. Well, that's nice. Design coming soon. Who else do we got? Looks like we have Ursa Mining Company. The Lost Teddy. My little dipper lost his dear teddy bear. I just can't finish setting up shop with him like this. Could you please get a new teddy bear for him? So we can accept that. That's a poor, sad bear. Oh no. I totally feel that parent's pain too of like, we lost something. Especially when one of my little ones gets super attached to stuff. So let's see here. We're super hungry right now, apparently. We're about to starve to death. Well, let's get some more canned cat food. There we go. Okay, who just beamed into there? Yar. The Ming-Kong call us insurgents, but we are freedom fighters. And who's the source of the messages here? A few alder chips, we can polish out those unsightly nicks. And we have another area over here. And the music's changing, so I have a feeling this is where we're supposed to go. Well, hello, traveler. Outpost the Ark or beam to ship? So I did do a little bit of wandering around, and I'm going to have to edit a little bit ahead of this. So I wandered around like a moron, as I tend to do in these kind of games, but it turns out if I walk this way, you notice there's a music change, a lighting change right around here. We have our happy little space base and everything back over here. We have some pretty cool stuff to see. We have some angry dogs in the background. But apparently the one thing I did not do is continue to try and explore to the right, and it's very important, I think, that we go ahead and cram this into the same video instead of starting next time. So let's go ahead and do this now. Look! Something that's just floating here to see. Let's go ahead and get our query button on. The depiction of a deity reminds me of Kluix. Kluix being the bird deity, if you're familiar with Starbound lore. And then we have something else that looks vaguely familiar. Picture the being destroying worlds rivals the might of the gods. Also looks a little bit like tentacles slicing through a planet. Can we actually view up here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, we got something over here though. I'm running around with my I'm solving mysteries in the mystery machine with my little magnifying glass, but let's get on with it. Here's a guy floating in a chair. Hello, dear. Is that a manipulator you're carrying? Excellent. So you're a protector. And you are... I'm sorry to say, perhaps the last after the terrible destruction of Earth. Which you noticed a lot of other ships were getting exploded too. It's sadly inevitable that we should meet now. My name is Esser Bright, retired Grand Protector. I left some years ago, an impossible decision, but my research could not be neglected. I discovered things long forgotten that weigh heavy on the present. Long ago, there was a force known as the Cultivator. It maintained balance in the universe. Under its influence, harmony reigned, so it was for aeons. But this tranquility proved finite. A being arose, one of hate and destruction. It was the Ruin. The Ruin could not abide life in any form and reaped destruction upon the universe. It fought to blot out all life and would have succeeded had it not been for the sacrifice of the Cultivator. Well, that's exciting. The Cultivator rose against the Ruin and succeeded in sealing it away. I guess until just now, right? But in doing so, the Cultivator exhausts his power completely. Before its last energies dissipated, the Cultivator gifted 6 chosen races with precious artifacts. These 6 artifacts when united form a key that opens the gate to the Ruin. The defenses are crumbling. We must unite these artifacts, reach the Ruin, and truly destroy it. Well, that's some tall order, lady. It's a lot to take on, dear, and a huge request to make of you, but I would like your help. The artifacts are scattered across the stars. I can't find them alone. We must find them and eradicate the Ruin before other planets find the way of, or go the way of Earth. So we know for a fact it's the Ruin that did all that. So if we look at this gate again... Oh good, we actually have... That's interesting. We can't actually see higher up, but we do have some kind of system here with planets and everything else. And it looks like we have pictures of races that we've seen. There's humans, robots, the new star people, fish people, I assume that's avian, and the ape kind. Let's see what you have to say. This glorious gate is like nothing I've ever seen before, but where does it lead? Quest complete. Thank you for joining with me. I may help you know triumph. So we got a mystery reward. Its contents we must find out. So what else do we have here? First things first, though, dear, you need to ship in good working order. Who knows how far you have to travel before we're done. I think you should return to the outpost and speak with Penguin Pete, the shipyard captain. Alright. So what else do we have over here real quick? So we have this part of the prophecy as well. And we have this area, and not too much else right now. Maybe there's something more that we can do up here. But this is the point where I think we should end this episode. So we shall talk to Pete the Penguin next time and see where we can start out. Of course, we need to actually use the... We got a tech card. Oh, that's a hilarious sound. Alright, well, we got some stuff we definitely got to do. We got some housekeeping to do as well. But we'll find Penguin Pete at the outpost. We're going to do the sign-off again. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more Starbound. Like I said, we're just messing around on 1.0 right now. I'll be doing a stream of this for sure upon release date into the wild. And we'll see how it goes from there. But at least for now, I just want to do a little bit of a playthrough to kind of give you all some idea of what's coming. And maybe you won't share the same fate of I did of wandering around way too much instead of very simply walking right, because why wouldn't this be a signal to, hey, go over here, hey, go over here. But that's it for now. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care.